The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed by the heathen of this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints of Jake and Kevin Studios. That being said, strap in and enjoy the ride.
I want to kill my mom. I want to kill my dad. I want to kill my grandma. Have you guys seen that TikTok of the little tiny baby Mario Judah? Who's like hilarious, rocking. That's my new favorite video. I want to kill my grandma. I'm driving again, guys, and I'm not happy about it. Yay! Driving at 2:39 p.m. and there's so much traffic. I'm technically on my lunch break. Driving home. The phone's a little further away, so if it seems like I'm straining myself, you're welcome for me putting in extra effort for this podcast. And if it sounds like I'm a weather reporter in a hurricane, when they make the field reporters go to the storm to report. Hey, thank you, Steve. We're out here in the middle of Hurricane Mackenzie. Is it ever a white girl, Katrina? Is it ever a basic white girl hurricane? Or did I miss all those? Were all those in like the 80s and the 90s? Like, it's never Hurricane, Mackenzie, Hurricane Alyssa, Hurricane Kelsey, Hurricane Ashley, Hurricane Alley. Like, where are all these hurricanes? I want to kill my grandma. Hi, Steve. We're out here reporting in the middle of Susie Tammy Lynn. As you can see now, the winds have reached 70 miles an hour. They should get rock singers, and they should get rock singers to do field reports in the middle of hurricanes, because they already have that powerful voice. Could you imagine like a country singer? It's like, as you can see now. As you can see now, I got my cold beer and the winds have reached 70 miles. I gotta get out of here. Or a jazz singer. Just scatting. The winds have reached skibbity doop dap 70 miles and nibbity doop dip dabba dap. I hope no one listens to this podcast. This is such a bad podcast. Oh, I got that soda in my voice now. I found out it's called soda. You got that soda in your voice now, kid. You're gonna be a star. All that yelling and screaming you're doing, you're gonna be a star. You're gonna be huge, kid. They're gonna love you in New York, kid. You're gonna be a star. God, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. I went to Nashville a couple weekends ago. Everything about Nashville is amazing. I love Broadway. I love the food. I love, there's the Southern charm. I love the mountains. I don't love the country music. Dude. Burpee. I had a burpee. And a pair of jeans that fit just right. Little bit of pair of jeans that fit just right. I swear to God, was in Nashville. We went out 2 nights. I heard that song. I think I'm gonna be conservative on this, guys. I heard that song 17 times. I don't hate country, but I don't love country the way you need to if you go to Nashville and you want to truly, oh my God, Nashville was the best. You need to love country. and it's just not my bag. Hey, listen, Cat Daddy, that ain't my bag. I wanna kill my no, yeah, but dude, live music rips. Live music's awesome. The thing is though, so like you have to find the right bars and the right live music, because some of these bands were playing, they were doing country and rock, country rock, and rock's my bag. If you've listened to this podcast, then you know rock's my bag. If you've listened to the first 5 minutes of this podcast, you know rock's my bag. But yeah, the live music is really cool. Country music isn't really cool. And if I thought I was miserable with the country music and all the songs that I didn't know the words to, and everybody and their mother knew the words to, if you want to have a good time, if you're in Nashville and you just want to have a quick laugh, look around at the bar you're in and just find any black guy. Just find one black guy, just any black guy, and you will just see how much fun he isn't having. And it's that makes it fun. Because like the black guys are definitely only there for the white women. and the white women are there to hear country. And then the black guys couldn't be more of an antithesis to them, the country music. I'm going to have to do what's called a jerk-off power move right about now, where I'm just going to have to entry myself into one of these lanes. I feel like you guys catch me right around the same time every episode, where right about now, I'm going to do what I call the jerk-off power move, where I'm just going to have to insert myself into one of these lanes right here. And we have an entire line of trucks. Oh, dude, I just found a fucking spot. Yes, man! Woo! Dude, instantly found a spot. We're ripping. We're happy as can be, unlike the black guys in Nashville. Dude, the black guy, there has to be like a club in Nashville that plays just like Playboy Cardi and ● especially ● I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get greedy. ● and ● any of those Memphis cats. I'm in my bag, Cat Daddy, right now. Can you guys hear me? Do I gotta talk louder? Hey, Kevin, you're on stage. You gotta project. You gotta project your voice. Ooh, that's that soda coming up. Yep, you hear it? Yeah, it made me skip a beat. That's okay. All right, I gotta get out from behind this motherfucking truck. Yeah, black guys in Nashville, funny, miserable. Probably like 1 out of every 20 black guys beef from like Texas or like Nashville or something, and he'll like it. Here's what he'll be wearing. He'll be wearing a button-down shirt that is very slim fitting. He's obviously jacked. He's not obviously jacked because he's black. He's obviously jacked because he's wearing the slim fitting. No, he's obviously whatever. He's jacked. He's wearing a slim-fitting, short-sleeve, button-down shirt, blue jeans with a belt with a belt buckle, and a cowboy hat. Now, that's like 1 out of every 55 black guys you'll see in Nashville, and the rest of them are just guys seemingly trying to get laid, and so every guy has it to a certain degree bad at a bar when you're trying to talk to a girl. Because for the most part, like the music's too loud, or there's a million reasons. Like it's hard, first of all, it's hard to talk to girls, period. Second of all, the music's loud. Third of all, like most of the time the girls just don't even want to talk to you. Fourth of all, if they do want to talk to you, what do you say? And then it has to be short and sweet. Welcome to the heathenistic hell ride. It has to be short and sweet, because if you try to come with like the cute shit, not like, if you try to get cute with it, the music's too loud and it's just gonna be what, and you can be like, and it's what, and then it's, so you got to come with the Rico Suave, short, cute. You got to really stick to the book on this one. Am I screaming or what? I feel like Eric Bugenhagen recording a video about 18 cups of coffee. See, here's what I realized. Yes, obviously everybody knows that Kevin loves coffee. But I was thinking to myself, Kevin, how do I get more coffee? God, I hate myself. I want to kill my mom. I want to kill my dad. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Get on it. Hey, get on it. Come on. I want to kill that guy behind me. Oh, you fucking... You're a daft cunt for that one. What the hell was I going to say? What was I talking about? Okay, yeah. Guys have it hard enough trying to talk to girls. Because it's just a fucking thing, okay? It's just a fucking thing, okay? First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the bitches. This is my fucking city. But being a black guy in Nashville, trying to pick up women, I dare you to name a tougher situation for a man trying to pick up a woman. I dare you. Try to name me one. I mean, because I can't think of one. I mean, besides like just like being a troglodyte ugly fuck, like 5'5" like me, like that. Yes, that puts you at a disadvantage. But you're miserable. You don't want to be in the place you're at. The music's too fucking loud, and it's the music you hate. And then there's only one purpose there, and the girls know that, and you have to have like some semblance of like you like are having fun a little bit, kind of, because if not, then like you can't just come with all the negative energy shit. You have to be somewhat like silly goose, fun loving, not silly goose. I'm just showing to you guys how bad my game is, just like by how I'm describing it. No. Like you can't be pissed off and pick up a girl. Just like you can't be pissed off and record a good podcast. So like no matter how angry I sounded, or no matter how like it's like to a certain extent I have to. At least in the back of my head, I don't know how entertaining or good these podcasts are, but in the back of my head, I have to know that I can't be entertaining, I can't be funny if I'm like actually furious. So to like put all of that aside and to throw on like this, to just put on this charade, to pretend like you're having fun, just so you can get some Becky, some like these are the white girl names we're talking about. Whatever. I just lost all steam. Now I'm furious. Podcast over. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Nashville. That was fun. Jake came up. I came down to Nashville. Jake came up to Nashville. So me and Jake, we went out for a night. That was fun. We were gonna record a podcast, but it just wasn't in the stars. It just wasn't in the tea leaves to do one. But no, we've been talking about this too much. The Jake and Kevin show is completely over. Oh well. Okay, so 2 weekends ago I went to Nashville. 1 weekend ago, we celebrated my two buddies' birthdays. They have a birthday on the same day. And we took like a party bus, like Chicago trolley party bus around town. We were flaunting it around town. That was fun. I don't know. So it was like, it's pretty much just like a bus. Picture like, it's not a school bus size. It's not a short bus size. It's somewhere in between. It's like in between those two. And it's completely gutted. And there's like a bench that goes around the perimeter of the bus. So like you can sit down on the perimeter, and like they brought like coolers, and we filled it with ice, and we brought like beer, and you bring beer, and it just drives you around, and it drives you to different bars, and it stops at the bar, and everyone gets out, and it's like for 30 minutes to an hour, and you just hang out at the bar, have fun, whatever, do some shots, and then you get back on the bus, and you do it, and you rinse and repeat. And yeah, it was okay. It was a fun time for sure. Dude. It was fucking wicked. No, on the bus, they were doing shotguns, and I like a shotgun. It's like a shotgun of beer, like where you poke a hole in it and you drink it real fast. So I was like, hey guys, I'll shotgun with you, and like nobody passed me like the keys or the shotgunner tool. So I was like, I mean, listen, this wasn't my first beer of the night. So I was like, watch this. And I bite the bottom of the beer can, and it puts the tiniest little pinhole you can imagine. And I was like, I fucked it. But they were like getting ready to shotgun. So what I did is I took my thumb and I just pressed my thumb into the beer can. I was like, there's already a hole there. It's already started. Then my thumb will finish it. And I absolutely ripped the beer can in half. The hole was the size. It was probably like 3/4 of the length of the can. The hole I put in this thing. I mean, because I've been lifting weights. I've been getting wicked strong. I've been doing my fat grip pull-ups, guys. You want to get these horse forearms. You want to turn into an absolute horse. You got to do fat grip pull-ups. No, I got these horse forearms on me. So I go to put my thumb in using what I think is just regular human strength, but it was actually 1.3 times regular human strength, and I absolutely obliterate this beer can. And at this point, I'm already too committed. Like, what am I going to do? I'm not going to waste a beer. So I attempt to shotgun this beer with, I didn't even need to open the top. That's how big the hole was. And I just, tried to distend my jaw and, wrap my lips around this enormous hole. Pretty much I had to try to, cover this enormous gash with all my entire lips. And it did, I just spilled it all over myself. And I looked like a fool. Looked foolish. I was wearing my crease crushers. I was wearing my crease crushers. God damn it! I've been having a real hard time with words lately. I think it's because I'm not drinking enough coffee. I've been just all over my words. Like my lips and tongue will just flop into my words whenever they so please. And it's been happening more than usual. And I don't know why. I think my brain's mush. But it really, 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 really makes me mad. Because it makes me look like a damn fool. I'm not a damn fool. I'm smart. I'm a smart guy. Hey. I'm fucking smart, dude. Don't call me dumb. I'm smart. Like, engineer. Fucking smart, dude. Is this the worst one? This might be the worst one. Whatever, I shotgunned the beer. We went into a bar. I had beer all over me. Everyone was making fun of me. Everyone was calling me stupid, names like Dopey and Drooly and dumbass and jackass and fuckwit, and libtard and stuff like that. And my feelings were hurt. So whatever. I took a shot at the bar, and I was like, you know what? All this beer, all this alcohol, it's making me gotta go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, I step up to the urinal, and I look ahead, because I'm not going to look to the side. I'm not going to look to side, because what am I, a creep? No, I'm not gay, dude. So I'm looking ahead, and it's to the point of the night where, like, things that should be obvious might not seem obvious at a certain point. So I look straight ahead, and I just see people, like, walking, having a good time. Oh, and I gotta pick up the speed here. I'm starting to look like a real jackass on this road. So I look ahead, and I just see, like, people having a good time, drinking, sitting at the bar, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm looking, and then the guy next to me is like, you seeing this? And I was like, yeah, I am seeing it. And he's like, this is crazy. And then I realized, like, wait, this is crazy. Why am I watching all of these people at the bar when I'm also in the bathroom? I'm watching all these people at the bar when I'm also in the bathroom. And I also have my penis in my hand, and I'm also urinating. Now I'm trying to figure out why all this is going on, and then I realize I'm looking at a window. And I'm using the bathroom while looking out a window. Now, if you're saying, that's odd, it seems odd, it's because it is. Because you know why they don't have windows in bathrooms? It's because you don't want people to see your cash and prizes, okay? Your 3-piece set. So, but thankfully for me, this window was about chest high. At least on me. On a normal person, it'd probably be about belly button, so maybe they'd be a little bit more worried. But I'm still thinking, why is there a window to the bathroom? It's odd. It's an odd thing. So I use the bathroom. I may or may not have washed my hands. I don't remember. I am not a big hand washer. Sidebar, I am not a big hand washer. Never have been, even in COVID. I mean, maybe I wash my hands 10% more in COVID, if that's a reassuring thought for some of you people out there. But I really only wash my hands after a number 2, after I take a perfectly double tapered fat shit, if I'm touching raw meat, if I gel my hair up, I have to wash my hands then. I mean, obviously in the shower, like, I wash my hands by proxy, by default, not by choice. But yeah, if I sprinkle hot piss out of my hog, I'm not washing my hands for the most part. If I'm at home, if I'm out in public, then I do it by how I feel. I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, there's another guy in here, I have to wash my hands. I do it by how I feel. So if I'm at a bar and, like, I don't feel like fucking washing my hands, I don't feel like getting my hands wet, I don't feel like talking to the bathroom attendant, not washing them, not doing it. I honestly don't even remember why I started talking about washing my hands. Yes, oh yeah, I may or may not have washed my hands. I honestly don't remember. I tell you good people, if I wash my hands or not, I don't remember. So, I may or may not have washed my hands. I go out in the bathroom. I want to, like, let me get a look at this window. I want to see the next guy pissing. And I look, and it's, of course, it's a one-way mirror. I'm like, that makes a lot more sense. And that's the end of the story. I'm trying to think of what else is cool. And then coincidentally, awesomely, the last bar on the stop was a bar right next to my apartment. So we got dropped off there. I walked around. Okay, actually, yeah. I was walking around, and I'm I am not sober, as you can imagine, and I am just walking around. The bar's called, I'm not going to name it, and I am just trying to talk to people. I'm like, Kevin, you've done a lot of dancing tonight, you've done a lot of drinking tonight, you haven't done a lot of talking. This is a quieter, not rager bar. Let's go talk to some people. Let's go make friends with the people that were on the bus, maybe the people that weren't on the bus. Doesn't really matter. Let's just go talk to some people. So I go around, and in my head, my thoughts are perfectly coherent, and this is how I remember it. I remember vividly thinking thoughts perfectly coherently, and then when I would go to speak them vocally, when I would go to voice my thoughts and opinions, they would refuse to come out, almost at all. I would just start thoughts like, oh yeah, and then I would just trail off, and then that was it. And then I would walk away from that conversation like, what the fuck happened there? That was embarrassing. Alright, well, hey, there's a lot of people here, we have a lot of tries. And I proceeded to do this for a good 30, 45 minutes before I threw in the towel. And just, Kevin, it's not your night. I don't know what's going on. There seems to be some sort of disconnect from the brain and the mouth here, even though it doesn't really make sense. They're very close to each other. They're very close proximity. But there seems to be some sort of traffic going on here. Let's just call it a night. So as I'm about to leave, I see one of the guys that was on the party bus with us. And he was just salt of the earth, coolest guy, nicest guy ever. So I was like, let me give it a shot. Let's talk to this guy. And what I didn't realize is that this guy is the man. If you've seen the show Nathan For You, if you know who Nathan Fielder is, this guy was the real life Nathan Fielder incarnate. He was just amazing. He was like beautifully awkward and innocent and naive, and just the things that he said where he was being 100% serious were just like absolute gems. So at this bar there's like a piano section of it, and there's two pianos facing each other, and it's like dueling pianos, and like these piano players go back and forth like playing songs and like dueling each other. I didn't see any swords, but I don't know. You guys like that when I slap this hard when I'm talking? And he looks at me and he's like, and I was like, what's up? And he's like, doesn't really make much sense, does it? And I said, what's that? He's like, the two pianos. And I said, oh, I don't know. It's like, I mean, piano music, not really my bag either. Piano music, same as country music, falls into not my bag. So I'm like, yeah, it doesn't. I don't really get it either. He's like, I know. It's like they have two pianos. I don't see any other instruments. And then I was like, huh? He's like, yeah. I mean, those pianos, those cost a lot of money. I think those, these pianos are really expensive. And I was like, oh, I bet. And he's like, yeah. I mean, if they just sold one of these pianos, they could buy so many other instruments. They could get like a guitar. They could get a bass, maybe a drum set. And I loved it. And after that, I was like, okay, I need to just listen to everything this guy has to say. And I agree with him, dude. Why do we have two pianos in one room? Huge. Taking up all the space. Only one of them's being played at a time. He's right. Get a drum set, dude. Get some steel drums. Boom, 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 boom. Get a guitar, a bass. I don't know. Get anything. Get some other instruments. You have only two instruments in your music bar, and they're the same instrument. I agree with him. And then the end of the night, I went home. I grilled a whole bunch of chicken. Like a lot of chicken. I was marinating it. Didn't even eat it. I smoked a cig while I was grilling chicken. Finished grilling chicken. Put the chicken inside. Went to bed. Went and fucked off. Who knows what I did. Didn't eat it. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. I didn't want it. This podcast is over. That's the podcast. That's my shitty story. Yeah. So, you listen to the heathenistic hell ride? The guy, he talks by himself and he tells stories like a broad.